Yes, and we're back here in What's Up Doc, of course. As you have seen lately, that we have all the Chinese beautiful girls from Miss Chinatown,
Chennai
Philippines.
girls.
Yes, and of course together with Dr. Lau, and of course together with my co-host, Dr. Jonah May CENICA. And now, you know, we have my friends from the States, and we're gonna tell about the U.S.
UX
experience.
Kasi most of them, most of our guests right now, are working in the States for a very long time. They have already lived there, and you know they're gonna describe to us how the situation is.
They've been there for almost half of their life.
Yeah.
Yes,
and they're gonna tell us about our kababayans working in the medical, mostly in the medical field.
Right, and you only watch them mga U.S. movies, this and that, and let's see if that's the reality
the
in
real
life
thing.
in the States, because maybe I can say 20% or 25% of the Filipinos here in the Philippines are in the States right now. And of course, I would like to introduce to you now our guest. Of course, he is a U.S. Navy retired, and now he's working as a radiologic technician or radiologic technician. Is that right?
Technologist, yeah.
Technologist, right? In from San Diego, California, no other than Mr. Bob Legaspi. Hi, Bob.
Hi. Good morning, Philippines, and also good morning, Dr. CENICA and Dr. CENICA. It's good to be here in your show.
Okay, yes, and of course, next is who's active in the United States Navy, who is working as a logistic officer, and is assigned in Hawaii, right? And other than Mr. Those say you're still active. We call he's ano siya yung ano bang rank mo? Warrant officer. A warrant officer in the Navy, no other than Neil Villanueva.
Yeah, good morning, Doc. It's nice to be here. Yeah, I've been in the service for 23 years now.
23 years.
Wow.
Almost half of your life,
Ang
right?
bilis nga, yeah. Ang bilis ng panahon since
course,
I joined 89, so mahaba talaga.
89, now you're back here in the Philippines. Of course, together with us is a friend of mine, a kumpare of mine from Cavite, and he's from San Francisco. Who's working as a logistic officer in a medical company, right?
Yeah.
Other than Mr. Roland Napalan.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Your mic, please.
And thanks for having us to be your guest in this show.
Mamaya lulutuin ko kayo lahat.
Right.
By the way, all of my guests are all my, we grew up together. So that's why I guess that them about, let's see what happened. We've been apart for like at least 20 years, and I only saw them when I got to the States. Now they're here in the Philippines. They will tell us their experience regarding what happened in the
US
States.
experience.
Yeah.
Bob, how did you what makes think of you of going to the States and work there? You know, how did you started in the States?
Well, you know, my brother is the one who started, you know, to the U.S. And then he's the one who petitioned my parents, and then from there, my parents petitioned us. That's when we were still young, and it's been like 30 years now.
I know.
It flies. It goes so fast.
As I've said, almost half of your life, more than half of your life, as you've been in the States.
Exactly.
And you are also working in relation with a medical field, right?
I sure am. Yes.
Yes, you are.
I'm an
working
X-ray technologist
Yes.
and CT scan, and also that's what I did in the Navy.
Yeah.
Right.
20 years.
So you've been retired in the United States Navy.
I am. Yeah. I joined in 1985.
So how long did you work as a Navy man in the?
Well, I joined it in '85, and I served 20 years.
20 years.
2005.
You're very young man.
Retired. You know, it just goes so fast.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. I'm retired already. You know.
Now you're working in a private hospitals as
Yes.
a X-ray technician.
Correct. That's correct. In the hospital that I work right now, called Paradise Valley Hospital
In
National City,
National
California.
California.
Somewhere in
Right.
San Diego area, right?
Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of Filipinos over there.
Okay.
We have a lot of Filipinos, so you'll
San
never
Diego
miss
is a
Filipinos. It's everywhere,
I
from
know.
the technicians, custodians, all the way to the physicians.
Wow, that would be good.
Yeah.
How about you, Warrant Officer Neil? I know you raised from the rank, right? From being a how do you say, like seaman, and then now you are a warrant officer. That's a big achievement. But first, I would like to ask, how did you go about thinking of migrating in the States?
Yeah,
How did
like
you start
your
it?
first few years.
No, well, first, remember the base in Subic, right?
Yeah, so big base.
Subic Bay. They have an agreement between the U.S. and the Philippines about recruiting Filipino non-U.S. citizen. A couple of people, so you have to take the test.
Yeah.
Then after that, may interview. They try to test if you can comprehend or if you can understand English, basically. And then after that, may mga process sila. So it's kind of stringent. It's difficult, but I'm fortunate enough na naselect ako, so I went to States.
Oh, that was tough.
It
Maybe
is.
how many?
It is.
There's like thousands of Filipinos who applied
out
for
of-
that particular position.
Yeah, out of around 300.
You're very
Yeah.
lucky.
I was
Yes,
one of
really.
the few who got selected. Only 12 of us.
Wow.
So
You
that
were
was
tough.
So
that
all
was
about the
1999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
They
best.
take
huh?
the best. That's why
Yeah.
he is the best.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now you are a warrant officer, right?
Yes.
A warrant officer 4.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I can say I know a lot of U.S. Navy men who've been in this position, and the most that I know is like they become like a master chief in the Navy. But you are a warrant officer, and I mean, say a warrant officer is just like being more than like the real officer, right? Because it's more of the experience.
Yes.
And how long have you been in the Navy now?
I'll be 24 this year.
24 years.
May this year, I'll be 24.
Wow.
And
And
it was, I would say, a good experience. It helps me, my family, and of course, yung future ko, sa future ng family ko.
so you've been assigned to different places.
Yeah, I've been assigned to, first is San Diego for 3 years, then I went to Japan for 12 years.
Uh-huh.
Then now I'm based in Hawaii now.
Oh, wow.
So the good thing with the Navy is that you travel a lot.
You get to travel a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know, you gotta. They give you opportunity to cruise around
You
the world.
experience like
For free.
the different cultures of different countries, and you said that it's free, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's good.
How about my
Mr.
compadre,
Roland.
Roland Napalan?
There
Yeah.
you go.
I heard
yeah.
he's working in the medical supplies.
Yeah.
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 Used to. I used
So
to.
how did you started going to the States?
Well, everything is just accidental.
Oh,
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what?
Yeah.
Took the bus.
To make the long story short,
Yeah. It's more
Well-
of a love story, huh?
my compadre now, Dr. CENICA, is the one who introduced me to my wife right now.
Okay,
Wow.
wow.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it is
yeah.
a love
You
Now,
story.
through his clinic,
Yeah.
that gives the way for me to go to the States.
Yes. Okay.
And, well, I've been 20 years now in the States, and
With a
every
very
once in a
happy
while I go
family.
back here in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
So you're based in the Bay Area, right?
Well, I'm based in San Francisco,
Oh.
which is, one of the major city in the Bay Area.
Yes.
And, but still, my life is in the Philippines. So in the near future,
Yeah.
you might see me, guys, living in the Philippines permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I observe in the States is that people who live in the States, they're still dreaming of going back to the Philippines.
Yeah, lagi
I
pa
mean,
rin ganyan
sabi
ang
nila,
naririnig natin.
"Oh, I want to retire in the Philippines." And why the
Nothing,
Philippines?
nothing like our homeland.
Yep.
How about you, Bob?
Well-
Do you have a plan of, in the future that when you get old, you'll be retiring in the Philippines and
Yeah.
spend the rest of your life here?
Absolutely, because living in the States, you have everything there. You
Right.
can ask for everything.
Uh-huh.
Like what I said, this is the home of sweet, milk and honey.
Uh-huh.
But the feeling is right here in the Philippines.
Your heart is still
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every time you come here,
Uh-huh.
you overwhelming joy. Because we were born and raised here.
Right.
And then, like us, when we were growing up, we had so much fun.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
compared-
Unforgettable.
Compared back in the States,
Right.
it's different. It's different here.
How about you, Neil? I know you've been in the States and you've been in the military service for 23 years. And now, do you have you're based in Hawaii, a nice place, a tropical country.
Yeah, it's
Well,
almost actually like the
it's
Philippines.
everybody's dream to be in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And do you already have like a plan of staying in Hawaii, or did you bought your properties there and probably come to the Philippines? Because I know Hawaii is just only 8 hours
Yeah.
by plane.
And it's
After
a lot.
coming to the Philippines.
It's a lot similar in the Philippines
Yeah.
because of the
What's the
season,
difference?
No,
the
honestly,
weather.
it's more on, I would say, of course, yung weather is the same.
Yeah.
Pero the people, there's a lot of Filipinos over there.
Yeah.
A A lot of Ilocanos, you know that. Everybody knows that. Pero sabi nga ni Bob, your heart still goes to the Philippines. Ako, my first 10 years in the Navy, my plan is 100% I go back and retire.
Right.
I mean, with my retirement and everything, I don't have to work.
Yeah, more than enough. Yeah.
But when time goes by, of course, you got family. I have a house in Hawaii. Mga bata lumalaki na. Mga bata, Dad, I want to stay here. You want to go home? Said, no, I'd rather stay here. You have to consider that. Now, if I'm going to think about myself, syempre gusto ko umuwi. Pero right now, I think 99%, I'm going to stay in Hawaii. I'm going to probably retire in Hawaii. Bibisita lang ako rito. May properties naman kami. So, bisita lang.
Yeah, that's good. And of course, by the way, if you have any question regarding U.S. lifestyle, and regarding our guests who are Filipinos who've been in the States for almost half of their life, and you can text us at 0922-891-6761, and please indicate your name and your location where you are right now. How about you, Roland?
Mr. Roland.
We call it Paring Olan, and of course, you've been there for 20 years. Your kids are there. Your wives are there. You have a house. Everything.
You've actually built your family there already.
By the way, I want to greet my wife. She's watching right now.
Yes.
Hey, G, I love you.
Wow, there you go. There you go.
Don't think of anything else. I'm here. Okay.
He's here. He's not doing any hanky-panky. He's just
I'm
here.
a good boy right now.
Yeah,
Just
yung mic natin, Mike.
Okay.
No,
what's the question now?
You have a plan of retiring here in the Philippines.
Well, yeah, that's my plan right now, but I have to wait a little bit because, my daughter, Jaina, she's in sophomore in high school.
Okay.
And she's thinking of moving to another school in San Diego. So from San Francisco, we might move to San Diego by the end of this year if everything works out. So, my first priority is, of course, my family too, which is also my daughter.
Yeah.
And I would like her to graduate in a prominent school.
Okay.
So she have to, strive hard, Gina. And then from there, when she graduated, that's the time for me to plan for my stay in the Philippines.
Okay.
So
you don't have a plan like your kids sending here in the Philippines for school, and because there's a lot of Philippine Americans here.
Yes.
So, because it's number one, it's a lot cheaper here in the Philippines.
Education is
There's more
cheaper
fun in
here.
the Philippines, and
Absolutely.
of course the educational system here in the Philippines it can be on level in the States.
Correct.
And of course, just like you guys, you're already graduate here in the Philippines in college, and now you're living good life. And you don't have plan of, let's say, sending your kids, because I know a lot of my friends who want to their children want to go to college and want to be here and to experience also the Filipino tradition or the Filipino culture.
Because Filipino tradition is very different.
Exactly.
It's very different.
How about you, Bob? How many children do you have, and what can you tell what happened to your children in the States? I know one of your daughter is in the United States.
Yeah,
Navy
she
too.
joined the Navy.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, she did.
Really?
I have 4
Your
kids.
daughter?
Yeah. I have 4 kids. They're grown up.
4 kids. How did you take care of them? It's very hard to.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It is hard life, but then again, you have to work hard for that.
That's
okay.
really
I
hard
work for them.
kids.
So that's my plan. From my last kid, my youngest one, who's 20 years old now. So when he when he finishes school and get a career, then it's time for me to get my life back.
Okay.
And back here in the Philippines, probably going to establish here. Yes, I love it here.
Yeah, of course.
And also my daughter that joined the Navy, she was here before. She did spend a month here, and she fell in love in the Philippines.
Wow.
And she was telling me she wanted to stay here.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
she loved it here.
It's actually new to hear that someone or a teenager who grew up in the States actually went here all by herself, diba?
All by herself.
Yeah,
she
and
stayed in our house all by
he was
herself.
telling me she actually fell in love with the Philippines.
Wow,
Yes.
I know. I mean, the
Yes.
Filipinos are really very lovable people. How about you, Neil? I mean, I know you have like 2 children, right?
Yeah.
And you have a plan of, your children experience the Filipino kind of life.
Have they?
Yeah, they've
The
been here.
Filipino
They've been
life.
here a long time ago. Pero I tried to tell them, hey, I'm going home. You wanna come? Pero
Yeah.
may school sila, so the schedule is not, you know,
Doesn't
not
fit your
permits,
schedule.
you know. So kaya lang inaano ko sa mga anak ko is yung the Filipino culture. Na
Yeah.
yun nga na hey,
That's
you know.
good. Do they know how to speak Tagalog? I
Does
mean,
your
My
children
kids
know?
can understand, but they
Yeah,
can't.
how about you?
Yeah, same as mine. My daughter, she loves to watch those telenovela
Yeah.
with her mom,
Yeah.
but sometimes
because of the
she
TFC, right?
don't understand some of the
Words.
words in the air, so she has to ask her mom, mom, what that means, what that means. But I know she will learn
Yeah.
if she will
How about
stay
you, Neil?
there.
How about your children?
Nakakaintindi sila, pero
Yeah.
especially when I'm mad, yun, naintindi nila ako. Kasi magtatagalog na
Yeah,
ako
it's very hard to
Yeah,
to
I
get
mean,
mad
you
when
know,
in English.
you know,
Yeah, that's true.
You can even express your feeling.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Well,
That's
I just want to ask, since you guys are, you guys have been working for so long in the U.S., how are our kababayans there? I mean, right now.
I mean, how about
No,
the,
the
economy? I mean,
economy
you've been
is
affected by the.
Well, somewhat, there's a big impact on, in everybody,
Yeah.
But good thing about it, the Filipinos, we all work hard.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Kasi
will
sanay
never
tayo
see,
sa
Very
hirap
flexible.
you will never see a poor Filipinos there because we work hard.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever is there available to
That's nice.
do,
Yeah.
no matter how hard it is, as long as it's legal and it'll make make money,
Yeah.
we'll take it.
That's the thing about Filipinos kasi sabi nga nila mga Pinoy daw laki daw sa hirap.
Oh.
Kaya whenever we go to the States,
Uh-huh.
Filipinos are very hardworking because here in the Philippines we really have to work hard, right?
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah,
go
that-
to the States,
We're
It's
very
just-
flexible.
That's why
Yeah.
they're saying in there, if you want the work to be done, hire Filipinos, and the work gonna be done real
true.
quick.
That's
Yeah.
why they like hiring Filipinos.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's true.
Filipinos
That
are
is
very
true. Absolutely
hardworking.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil, being in the Navy as an active service man in the military, you rise from the rank, and I know being a warrant officer is really hard. How did you get in there?
Well, in line na sinabi nyo about hardworking
Yeah.
and dedication and where we came from,
Right.
okay, tayo, yun nga, sanay tayo sa hirap. So, military is the same thing. Even parang ano rin yan, na
Right.
civilian, right? So, I strive hard na talagang pag binigay sa akin yung, hey, you have to do this your tasking.
Right.
Gagawin mo kaagad. So, and
Discipline
they,
din.
they acknowledge that.
That's
And I'm
very
telling
nice.
you right
Exactly.
now,
I salute you for that.
those Filipinos in the military as well, you can see a lot of people who's smart and they love us. I mean,
Mhm.
kasi tayo, trabaho lang tayong trabaho. We don't complain.
Mhm.
That's the other thing.
It's true.
We
it's
don't
true.
complain. We just, okay, give me the job and I'll do it. That's
That's
it.
nice.
Kaya maraming nag-excel sa...
Just
Yeah.
complain later, huh?
We don't have so much time. It's quite fast,
Yeah.
See,
It's good to
we're
be
almost
here.
done. And yes, last word, Bob.
Well,
For our Filipinos watching.
Also for the
Yeah.
Filipinos in the United
Yeah,
States, they
so
can watch
sa mga
us.
kababayan here in the Philippines, there's always opportunity. You have to take it and work hard, and it's very important. Also, back in the States, just keep doing what you're doing, and you're doing good. So, right on.
Go for
Keep
it.
it up.
How about you, Warrant Officer Neil Villanueva?
Well, just follow your dreams. Na I know ang Filipino nga is a hardworking person or people. Kaya don't stop. I mean, I know minsan mahirap nga dito sa Pilipinas, pero you never know. In the future, you're gonna pay off.
Neil? Roland?
Hey, to all my friends out there in the Bay Area, all over the States and to the East Coast, well, if you need some, enhancement on your body, just give me a call. I'm on
Okay.
Facebook or in Twitter. Just follow me. And I'm going to direct you to Dr.
To
John
Dr.
CENICA
Johnson.
Right on.
here in the Philippines. So,
There you go.
don't hesitate to call me or, tweet me or follow
Wow,
me anywhere.
thank you so
And
much
I'll
for the
help you.
promotion.
Thank you
I'll
very
help
much.
you.
All
about
right,
you?
good job.
How about you?
Okay, first of all, I just want to thank everyone again for, it's a very nice episode again of What's Up Doc, and thank you everyone for staying tuned and for watching. I would like to greet my Tita Feli and also my mom and also Nanay Pin, my Lola. Hi, I know you guys are watching there. I would also like to greet Mr. Jake and Miss Rachel and Mr. Noel. Hello to all of you. Happy
Thank you
viewing.
very much, Walter. And of course, you can log us at www.johnsoncosmeticsurgery.com, and you can find us also in Facebook, What's Up Doc, and we have also a company's Facebook,
Janssen Cosmetic Surgery. Please like
and
us.
of course, we have branch in Manila, Quezon City, and
Pampanga.
And of course, our hotline number is 521-1444. Of course, thank you very much. You know, these are all my friends since we were child, so that's why I guested them. They're based in the Philippines, and they're Bob, Neil, and Roland. Thank you very much to our televiewers, and of course, again next week, and we have a very hot topic again.
Yes,
Dr.
of course, next week.
And to get thanks to our guest, Miss Chinatown, of course, Dr. Reynano. And of course, this is Dr. John CENICA for another episode of What's Up, Doc.